Hey guys, welcome back to the Content Connoisseurs. This is the Snyder Cut review. Here with me today, I have Mr. Red. Say hello,
Hi.
please. And we also have a new person.
If you can
His
call
name
a
is.
person.
I'm introducing. You don't talk until I say.
Oh, we're doing it different. aren't
It's Rhys.
we?
It's
Hello.
Rhys.
Hello.
Say hello to Rhys. In the comments, say
Hello, Rhys.
hello, Rhys.
If you can spell my name right first try, you win a prize.
Yes, that's not
Sure.
actually true. You don't win a prize. We can't do a competition.
If I
or
give on
anything.
myself, then I'll get him on my side, you know.
Why is it
provide
about
the prize.
sides? Why is it about sides? We don't need to make it about
Our
sides.
side. Our side. Dark
Okay.
side. Who is a
No,
character in this movie.
No, whoa, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
So yeah, Snyder Cut review. Opinions, hot takes. Maybe not.
Some.
Maybe some.
Maybe many.
Possibly many.
Possibly two.
At least 3. Maybe even 4.
Maybe
Can you
just
stop?
one.
But not. We're not going to push it, you know, because.
I made some interesting notifications on part 1 of the Snyder Cut. So part 1's called Don't Count on It, Batman. Personally, I think Zack Snyder does opening credits very, very well. Have you guys seen Batman vs Superman? I'm assuming you've seen Batman vs Superman.
Of course we have. I
Yeah.
just don't remember it.
The
Something
opening scene-
about Martha.
I only remember the bad things.
Right, the
Like,
opening scene.
the
Jesse
Batman-
Eisenberg going. Every second.
And Jesse Eisenberg going ding 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 ding. The opening sequence of Batman vs Superman is the Bat parents go boom. They die.
Yes. Jeffrey D. Morgan and
Lauren Cohen.
she was in The Walking Dead as well.
They were both in The Walking Dead. Negan and I don't know what the
Maggie.
Maggie. Snyder does opening credits very well, and I also like the fact that with this like trilogy or whatever, it all like fits into each other, right? So like the beginning of Batman vs Superman is the end of Man of Steel, and the beginning of Snyder Cut is the end of Batman vs Superman.
I didn't like with Justice League. I didn't like how sort of it was like a separate movie, and I do like how it is just a direct continuation. Like it's Superman dies in the opening, and it just goes.
And he screams. He goes,
And he screams, and then Darkseid's like, "Hello, I hear you. You're fucking dying." And he's like, "I'm going right down there," you know. That's an actual quote, by the way. That's exactly what Darkseid says.
That's in the cutscenes, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah. But it's a nice continuation, and it just it feels like more of its own universe than Justice League, where you see fucking mustache man floating down, and he's going,
Oh shit! On the camera
Superman.
thing, right?
Yeah, it opens with the
kids.
The kids going, "Oh wow, Superman! He looks really CGI for some reason." And I thought it was.
He must
a
be
lot
going
better.
to do some impossible mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must be going to fight Rogue Tom Cruise again.
On a
What?
motorbike.
On a motorbike? What? Yeah, I thought it was great. Rhys, your thoughts?
On the opening, I enjoyed it because it wasn't garbage like the 2017 version.
Damn right, son.
We're going to be hating on Justice League quite a lot because we are the embodiment of Twitter.
Well, no, just it was such a long anticipated film, wasn't it? So Snyder had this sort of license to make it as long as it was, and that way he didn't leave anything out, and he could really think about what he was trying to do, and affirm that the Snyderverse needs to be reinstated.
Hashtag restore the Snyderverse.
True.
Indeed.
True.
Wonder
What
Woman
were we
score.
talking about?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
So
So
What's that? Something about a slow cooker? Nah, fuck off.
fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's less the. It's more the singing
Which
ladies.
bit was that? Sorry, what was that? Can you do that?
It's less the.
He means the bit where she's fighting the terrorists.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
rather than the I'm not doing
it's the bit right before every time she comes on the screen, and it's the singing ladies from the Aquaman scene, and it's like
I don't want to talk about that. I don't get it. I don't get what it is.
Right, okay, that scene is just like it's
Too
just
long and goes on forever.
It does go on forever, but it's just trying to like show that they worship him. Like I think, like they think of him as a god, which he is.
Most women do. Ooh.
He brings me fish. Let's worship him.
No, that's
Staying in the cup.
No.
Is there going to be
Release
a red cut of this video?
The red cut. Release the red cut. No, but so I thought that when it was the terrorist part, I was a bit confused about certain parts of that, because why are they blowing up the building just to end the world or whatever, or like restart the world? That doesn't track. That doesn't make any sense. And then when Wonder Woman does get the last guy, she does the and blows the building up. It just the thought process is she's thrown away the huge bomb. One guy left. He's got a gun. She can just super speed at him, but she goes no, bam, bloosh.
Well, they just have no regard for British architecture.
It's quite rude, actually. The bobbies are down there. They're going, oi, brov, bloody terrorists, innit?
I think the thing is about the bomb is what does he say when he's in the lasso? She's got him like that in the lasso, and he's like, "Oh yeah, 6 city blocks. Is it 6?
Something like that."
So, I mean, obviously the theory of detonating one bomb and then sending us back to the Dark Ages, that doesn't quite add up.
Bit flawed.
Yeah.
But it's I like the shot where she uses the thing, because it's much more cinematic there, and you got to remember these things.
Yes, I obviously know it's cinematic, but it just
no.
To me, as a person who is like, I'm more on the side. I don't want to say it, in the sense that there are sometimes you don't need to blow the shit out of everything to get the bad guy.
Okay,
so Superman should have been killed in Batman versus Superman.
I'm gonna say something else about the scene. I liked how it was a lot more brutal.
Blood everywhere.
And she fucking yeets the guy, and then his head makes a dent in the wall and shit.
Oh yeah.
But then the one thing that I will dookie on in this scene is
don't dookie, Rhys. Don't dookie.
The little girl at the end is like, "Can I be like you one day?" And she's like, "Yeah, you can be whatever you want." You just can't.
No, of course you can't. That's more real world. It's sort of like, I've grown up in this island. My dad is like basically
literally made by a god.
Yeah.
You never know. She might be like an adopted child. Her real parents could be demigods.
Nope.
No,
she would have done something.
No, she would have. No,
she would have helped. But yeah, no, that was I feel like I should dookie on that as well, but I'm gonna dookie on the clickety clack.
I do rate the clickety clack.
I don't
personally. That's Ted's hot take.
That's not a hot take. That's not a hot take. I reckon that's just a regular take, because it just makes sense, doesn't it? In the scene, you see her, fucking going at full speed, close to Barry Allen, going, "Oh, bullets, yeah, I'm fucking sorting them." And then he's halfway through, like, reloading. She could quite easily just punch his fucking lights out, and she blows the whole fucking building up. Obviously, not the whole building, which should
Not
cause
the hat.
a
She missed the hat.
bit of damage.
She missed the hat though. That-
Yeah,
that's the
of course.
important
Yeah.
Yeah, the hat's the important part.
He doesn't exist anymore. He just
No,
got
he
it
gone.
His
literally-
hat does. Though.
reduced to atoms.
He lives on through his hat,
Yeah.
which that
So
cop.
anyone who wears that hat will just become him. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how
Well, just
hats work.
the
Jeez,
mask.
what am I, a hat scientist?
I mean, that's what your stream suggests.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Sorry.
what stream?
Oh,
Ooh,
uncalled for.
ooh. Anyway,
I'm just
moving
blowing
on.
up today.
This is the end of part 1, which was the Amazonians fighting your boy Steppenwolf in his fat armor. May I just say, very
Oh,
nice
don't
armor.
fat shame him.
So that's what,
sorry, Red. Sorry.
His armor was sick, right?
It was very
really
good,
really
very,
cool.
very
When he
good,
comes
very
down
good.
and he like stands up and it goes spiky and shit, really
Mhm.
cool. One thing that does annoy me is that I watched Snyder Cut imagining that I hadn't watched Wonder Woman because that's when it would have come out.
Mhm.
And also, neither of you have watched Wonder Woman, right?
I have not.
what? First one?
Yeah, first one.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. So one thing that did annoy me was it kind of made it look like the Amazonians weren't that strong because Steppenwolf was just mowing through them. And the parademons were kind
Yeah.
of just fucking them over, like easily, very much easily beating them. But the chase scene that was also in Justice League but slightly different was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that that's sort of introducing a villain. You have to have him make a statement though at the same time. So I don't mind them sort of making up.
Steppenwolf hates women.
No, not like that. But I don't mind
Hot take.
it showing that he can sort of just mow down these sort of B-Tech soldiers that you have in every movie. You know, cannon fodder. Show this
Yeah.
guy's stronger. I do like his armor though. That sort of got like a Venom sort of vibe going on with it, in that it's sort of linked to his feelings almost, like a sort of symbiotic suit.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool. I like, and like it has like a purple shine to it. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
quite cool.
as well. I think at the time when we were actually watching it, Red, you point out when the arrows hit, it was like sort of like resonating across.
Yeah, so like
his chest.
it hit him in the chest. The arrow, it like, you know how the Black Panther suit like absorbs the energy. It was a bit like that, and then the metal bits like cut the arrow out.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
like quite cool. I don't know. It seemed really cool.
It was Steppenwolf. Just his whole character and how he looks and everything. Good lord, it is so much better to have a character like that than just some guy. He just look. That's literally
Just
all.
some
He
guy.
literally looks like some guy with a, I don't know, some weird chin thing. And
In Justice League.
in Justice League, obviously, and it just, it's so much better. I was so happy to see like the difference between them two.
All it took was the one
Um,
scene, right? We talked about this while watching the film.
Yeah, which was the
Oh.
first time he speaks to Desaad, and you see there is actually a story behind him, and he's not just some guy that fucking rocks up and he's like, oh, take these boxes. He's in debt to Darkseid because he's betrayed him at some point. He's very sad about it. He all he wants to go back
He's
home.
cute.
He's a bit cute.
He's
He's-
Sad, no, he's
he's
just sad he didn't
sad.
get away with it.
Well,
Backstabbing
yeah.
prick.
Yeah, but then that whole scene, it wasn't even a long scene as well, and it changed his character completely. It was amazing. And at the time, Red, I remember me just going, "Fucking hell, this is great. This is amazing."
And this was like 25 minutes into the film, I think. Or 30
Yeah.
minutes in.
And it was ridiculous how Justice League didn't include like a tiny little scene like that, because it actually makes you feel for the villain, and that eventually makes a better film, I think.
Nah, Justice League made time for more important scenes like the bug spray one with the family and the Flash MOBA and Wonder Woman.
Whoa, yeah,
and other important scenes. Which is so bad.
Okay, let's get rid of Steppenwolf's backstory, and we'll just have the Flash fall on Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah, that'd be
Sorted.
good. I think that makes sense.
So part 2, Age of Heroes. The main thing from this part was really the history lesson scene when, like the flashback when Wonder Woman's explained to Batman what happened in the past. And your boy
Yes.
Darkseid is like,
Amazing.
reveals the anti-life equation. And, your boy Green Lantern is like, whoosh.
I think I like how there's actually relevance to the arrow now. Well, I mean, I can see it from both sides. So in Justice League, it's like you shoot the arrow burns, fire, Dinah's there, like invasion, and
Yeah.
that's it. But I like how she actually had to take it and then like learn about what's actually going to happen. And
Oh,
also,
yeah.
this part features Theo's favorite scene in the movie.
What?
The one where he reaches for the Green Lantern ring.
Oh,
yeah.
That's fucking sick.
So Darkseid, he obviously very gory and horrible. Better than Justice League. He fucking cuts off that Green Lantern's hand or whatever, cuts him down, then the ring flies off and it goes. Well, it does actually. In Justice League, it goes bing, 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 bong, bing, bing.
And it's also Steppenwolf in Justice League.
Yeah, and Steppenwolf is like, meh.
Yeah.
And then Darkseid, for some reason, he goes to grab the ring, and then fucking, there's like Zeus comes along and he zaps him.
I feel like Darkseid knows the relevance of the Green Lantern rings, right? He knows if he can grab this and take it, no one fucking beating Darkseid.
Not really. I don't think Darkseid could wield a Green Lantern ring.
Nah, his finger's too big. Won't work.
It's completely different, isn't it? Green Lantern ring isn't just like putting something on it. The ring has to like choose you. That's what it does.
I don't know. I never properly watched. Do you think I watched Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern?
No, but I mean, you don't have to watch Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern to know at least one thing about Green Lantern. It's
I know John Diggle became
that's
Green
why
Lantern.
that's why the ring flies away. It's going to find a new user of the ring.
Cool.
So maybe Darkseid was trying to stop that.
Yeah.
Maybe destroy it or something because he doesn't want Green Lanterns around. So
that makes sense.
But I doubt he would have put it on and gone, yeah, I'm a Green Lantern now. But yeah, I don't know. That's all I have to say.
Zeus, Ares, pretty cool.
Yeah, I forgot they were in the first. They were in Justice League.
They were, but they were different actors because, well, they were just different actors. What they did was, so the actor who plays Ares in Wonder Woman, Professor Lupin from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
They CGI'd his face onto this version of Ares in Snyder Cut. For continuity's sake. Yeah, it's very hard to notice because he's barely on the screen and it's also very shit. But they just did it for continuity's sake, so it's technically in the same universe, I guess. But it's really cool how Zeus just comes in and fucking wrecks Darkseid, and he has to be taken back by his boys. That whole scene is really cool. Good context.
It's very cool. Very cool.
Very interesting.
And the gore on his shoulder,
yeah,
like fucking blood just spewing out. It's very good.
You can take a hit though, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't know why that. It didn't really seem much of a. I mean, there was a load of blood, but would that really stop Darkseid? I don't know. I don't reckon it would.
Another cool thing from part 2 though was Cyborg story. So I think I don't know if I've told you this recently or not, but I genuinely, like, in my opinion, Cyborg is the sort of main character in Snyder Cut. Like, he's sort of the glue that holds everything together. And his scenes in part 2 were really cool. Like, he was talking to his dad, and he said something like, you know something about making monsters, don't you? Obviously talking about himself.
Yeah.
Which is later revealed with the whole Mother Box sequence. But I just love Cyborg. Very, very good character arc in whole.
Cyborg as a whole, the comic book character, does not interest me. He's a good character. I just don't really care. but Snyder Cut really made me feel for him and just enjoy his character more. And I thought he was very well done, and we didn't really see in Justice League. Obviously, in Justice League, no one got the fucking character development they deserved.
Oh yeah.
And he was just Robot Man. Hey, Robot Man.
Hey guys, this
Ooh,
is
yeah.
I hate
Iron
being
Man.
Robot Man. Jesus. But yeah, very good cyborg scenes in part 2. I thought.
I concur. And there was also a really sad Aquaman scene, which again, for people who haven't watched Aquaman or Wonder Woman, this film could be very confusing. Such as your boy here, who has not
Me.
watched Aquaman yet. Aquaman is
Are
good,
you-
by the way. We should watch it.
Yeah, I know. I need
Aquaman
to
is
get.
really good.
I think.
Very, very good.
I think. It was when the reason I haven't watched those movies because they came out after Justice League, didn't they?
Yeah,
Or-
Wonder Woman was a
Yeah.
year after, and Aquaman the year after.
Okay. So the reason. No, wait. I swear Wonder Woman was before.
No, that's
Oh,
why it's
no.
also confusing for people who don't know anything about Wonder Woman, because there's so many Wonder Woman characters in this.
Oh, okay. So the reason I didn't watch it is because I thought, wow, that Justice League was a shit movie. I don't really care anymore. And then I went over to the Marvel stands and I was like, hey, I'm back. You know? But it was a very sort of long period where I was just like, nah, I can't be asked to watch Aquaman. I don't really. I'm not bothered. But
Yeah.
now seeing Snyder Cut, I need to get around to watching it.
I
'Cause-
enjoyed Aquaman. I thought it was really, really
It's
good.
really good. It's
Yeah.
it's a nice departure from the whole sad, depressing vibe of everything.
Yeah, I know. It's
Mm.
actually more like a light-hearted sort of.
And like you can, this sounds very. I don't really know what I'm talking about here, but it looks very colourful, and Rhys might agree. Like
No, yeah. It
the
does, it does.
costumes are very, very like comic booky and colour,
Like that's the thing. It's such a visually appealing film. It's,
and all the underwater scenes are sick as well.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, with Aquaman, the kind of main scene I guess that we get from him in his life is the one where he's at some statue, and Volk comes up. Your boy, I forgot the actor's name just now.
Willem
Oh,
Dafoe.
Willem
Dafoe.
Dafoe. Willem Dafoe. Cheeky How I Met Your Mother
Um,
reference for anyone.
Yep.
Something.
Yeah, so Willem Dafoe comes out, has a little chat with your boy Aquaman, and Aquaman says, "Oh, Willem Dafoe's like, you're the king of the oceans or something," and then Aquaman's like, I don't want to be the king of the oceans, and the Earth people treat me differently because they don't call me king of the surface, and it's like it's a nice little personality of Aquaman rather than just, hey, I'm
Big buff broad
I'm
guy with the trident.
big buff dude.
I
who used
genuinely
to-
thought that was Aquaman.
Exactly. And
See?
That was
need to
really
grow my hair
good.
out. a
This is
little
what
bit.
Justice League did to you, okay?
Yeah.
Makes you think
Where-
that anyone can be Aquaman.
Yeah.
No,
No,
but yeah, that was
Jason
cool.
Momoa is very good. He's very
Mhm.
good.
He's funny as well. I love him. Yeah, that was part 2. Very good part. I don't. I think personally,
I was just gonna add, Jason Momoa. He plays Aquaman very well, from what I've seen. Aquaman, a character who everyone shits on. He goes, "What's Aquaman doing here? You know, he's just talking to fish, are you?" Yeah. That's all they say. You know, he can't really do much. If he's nowhere near ocean, he's sort of screwed, isn't he? That's basically like everyone's view of Aquaman. And I thought he does a very good job, and Zack Snyder's done a very good job of showing that that's not true.
well, there's a thing in part 4 where he's just waiting outside in Gotham Bay, waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, I will mention that later.
Just, yeah.
So-
Something I like though is how they added this sort of, I'm gonna say AOE attack. So I can't think of another way to say it.
What's
But
AOE?
with the like
area
big
of
area,
effect.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like with the trident, like the big sort of exploding.
Yeah,
thing,
the-
yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
I think that was a good addition.
That was cool.
Mm.
Part 3, we start off with a sign for Central City, and me and
Yes.
Theo were like, "Ooh, la la la!"
That's exactly what we said.
That
know you
was
were
we were
French.
watching together,
Baguette.
and we both went ooh la la.
So anyway, part 3. What do you have to say about that, Red?
Right, so we started off at Central City, which made everyone excited. I was like, yes, let's go, Central City time. Because somehow we got through nearly an hour of the film without the Flash. Now, that's not a complaint. All I'm saying is the film was very slowly paced, but I was fine with it.
Yep.
The Flash intro, I loved every single second of it.
Even the parts that were slow-mo.
Yes, even the parts that were slower, because that one scene tells you everything you need to know about the Flash. I feel, personally. If you can read between the lines. If you can't, then it just tells you that the Flash likes hot dogs.
Well, no, it was his plan all along, you know? Make it look like you have a hot dog in your pocket, you know? Give it to the dog, gets the job.
Maybe I should try that. Get a job.
I think it only that only works with a dog walking.
Just goes to a normal job interview with a hot dog in his pocket.
You want a hot dog?
If you're not impressed already,
Well,
hot
bang.
dog. Hot dog, alright? Always keep one in my
You know what
pocket.
you're on for?
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the Flash intro? The whole the slow-mo truck scene.
I thought it was great. I thought the whole touch the glass, and then he fucking goes straight, and it's like the glass is like bending,
Yeah.
and then it goes. Psh. I also liked that his shoes sort of melted away
cool.
because he's going so fast. But yeah, it was great. Iris West is it Iris? Yeah,
yes,
that's Iris.
it is Iris West.
They
They didn't make that clear though. That could have been anyone.
It's just assumed, isn't it?
Yeah, but it could have been anyone.
So yeah, he saves her. Some guy. He's eating a burger. Drops the burger under the and he goes, oh, my burger. My burger's more important than driving a truck.
My burger. I'm driving a huge truck. Oh well, keep my foot
Oh
down.
well.
It's down here somewhere.
Good luck, everyone else.
I know I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah.
God,
So
far away.
So then Iris, she is nearly hit by the truck, and then Barry Allen comes in and he's like, pew! That's what he does, and he goes, pew! And he grabs the sausage and puts it down, and he's like, dogs. Perfect recreation there. So
I thought I was watching the Snyder Cut then.
yeah, you were very invested.
I was captivated.
I could tell. But yeah, it was a great scene. I thought a very good way to introduce him. And then doesn't it go straight into the prison scene, or is that after, or is that a bit later?
I think the next scene is the Batman coming to talk to him, and then it's the prison scene.
No, because he goes from the prison.
Oh.
He goes from the prison because he's talking about how he's trying to get a job, and then his dad's like, "You fucking idiot." He doesn't say that.
Ignore me. Get a real job.
Yeah,
Good
and
job.
then he goes back to his apartment, and then Batman's in his favorite chair.
His second favorite show.
Second favorite, sorry.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I know you
don't
got
say that in front of Barry Allen. Yeah, Rhys, what do you think of the Flash intro?
Flash intro. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. The attention to detail is really, really good. I think Theo said everything that needs to be said, really.
Fair enough. Now, this is probably my favorite scene of the whole film. Very small scene. Well, my favorite sequence, like mini story, I guess. The Cyborg flashback. So Cyborg is at his window looking out, watching kids play American football. And then he has a flashback to when his mum came to the university to talk to his mentor or something, and he was like, he'd hacked someone's grades better because she was having a hard time at home. And it was just really cool. And then the whole American football scene. Look.
You were going on about this scene for ages. You saying you're very excited to see it. I don't get what the hype is around.
Right. The American football scene itself, they're just really, really cool looking shots. And then
is that it?
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Okay.
literally it. I just
I
couldn't
thought you were
wait.
going to say it was just like
Because
so
all we saw in the
important.
trailer was the bit where he jumps over the person, and then in the film we got about 30 seconds more. But I just
Yeah.
like that whole university sequence, and then like his dad not being there, and then them getting hit by the car, and then the whole cyborg origin. Really, really interesting way of doing it, and I really liked it.
Yeah, that was good. Good. Move on. Red, come on, man, come on. We've got a whole movie to talk about here.
Oh, yeah, here
It's
we
a
go. And then
4-hour
Flash,
movie as well.
Flash dad, and then Flash meets Batman. So cool scene. That was just pretty much the exact same scene as Justice League. Slightly different cuts, I think, and edits. But
Yeah,
yeah.
the bit where he's actually sort of being fast, catching the battering. That I somehow noticed that it was like a tiny bit longer, like he just in how he turned around, and I was like, that is different.
Probably slowed it down a bit more.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, that was a good scene.
And
Even though
then
we've seen it.
your
I'm gonna
boy
end
J.K.
for,
Simmons as Commissioner Gordon. We got a few more scenes with him, I think.
in like a precinct, right?
Yeah, the one at the precinct. We didn't have that in Justice League, I didn't think. So that was cool. One massive complaint. Oh, gone.
Isn't that the scene where he
I'll do
gets
it.
showed the picture of fake Batman, but it's actually a parademon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
talk.
Okay. It's very nice to see Gotham PD just being rowdy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Which is just like a classic. Like it's just always in every sort of like iteration. Just Gotham PD. There's always some fucking guy just fighting cops in the background, and Jim Gordon's just going. They never learn, shit like that. But yeah, that's great. That's great. Good scene.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for part 3, except for also Mira's accent. Fucking hate it. Kill me.
Yeah, horrible, disgusting.
I'm not
Why?
obviously like I don't know where everyone else stands on this, but I'm not a big fan of Amber Heard. However,
no one is.
Just this scene really pissed me off because if you watch Aquaman, I haven't seen it in a while, but I'm pretty sure he has an American accent, and obviously it's just that they didn't realize what she was going to be or whatever. But it just annoyed me because it was so shit.
It's a shame because I liked her in Aquaman. Like,
yeah, from what I remember, she was
a good character. If we're gonna separate the person from her work,
yeah,
really good. I liked Aquaman, but then this acts just dog shit in it. It's so bad.
I remember at the time we we heard her and we were like, what?
We were
Why'd she sound
confused.
like that?
We didn't know whether it was an accent or not.
Yeah,
I didn't know that these were old shots, so my theory was that they were changing her to recast a British actress in her place.
Oh shit!
They're just getting ready for the transition. It's fine, and then old shots, shit character.
One thing that was cool from Mira though was when she was fighting Steppenwolf when he came to get their box, and she started pulling out all the water from inside him, and then started pulling out blood.
Yeah.
That was so cool. It was a really interesting show of their I guess ocean people's powers.
Well, Mira specifically has them powers, doesn't she? Or
she specifically has the power to, I think, just make water. I'm pretty sure.
Well, not make water, like bend water.
Yeah,
she's a water bender.
She's a bender.
Ang?
Whoa.
She's a
Yeah, so no, that whole scene was quite cool. Aquaman comes in and saves her.
Rhys, you've gone very dark.
I know. Can't do anything about it. Oh, what if I just myself in a light? It's like a Bohemian Rhapsody type.
Wait, what happened there?
There we go.
Whoa.
What
Jesus,
happened?
There'd be light.
Someone just cover up the sun near you. Jesus.
Yeah, I did. I used my powers. Can I use some movie magic here, by the way, and just go back? If you guys had Cyborg's powers of being able to manipulate anything machine-based, what are you doing?
Obviously hacking on Minecraft, so I can't get found. I'm going on Hypixel, right? Untraceable hack client. It's me. I'm the hack client. That's the first thing I'm doing. Getting a load of money, doing that thing that he does where he goes, and it's just like cash. No, Hypixel, mate.
I'm going to go the more smart route, and I'm just going to eradicate everyone's debt.
firstly your debt.
This isn't making
It, the thought process goes, okay, I'm Cyborg. I have a lot of debt. All right. You go, okay, I've sorted that easily, and then you go, I might as well help everyone out. And then it's a Fight Club type beat where you think, oh, I might as well just blow up all the buildings. You know, I could do that. That would be more fun than just clicking. Spoilers for Fight Club.
20-year-old film. If you haven't watched it by now,
well, just cut this out anyway.
Yeah,
it's fine.
So on to part 4. We're getting there.
Was that everything in part 3 there?
Yep.
Pretty much. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So part 4, it's titled Change Machine. This really pissed me off. Not the title. The fact that everything we were told about the Mother Box in this part was cut out in Justice League. What the fuck?
No, it wasn't cut out. It changed it. Reshot. He just changed it. So, no, actually, he might have just cut it out.
Because in Justice League, they just happen to understand that they can use this to bring back your boy, and then they go do it.
Oh yeah. So that's that's why they have that scene, so they can understand that they can bring back Superman.
Yeah.
In Justice League, they just go, "What's this box thing? Do you want to chuck it as a wall?" Whoa!
Let's see what happens.
But
bring Superman's corpse over here.
I think part 4 is the most unchanged part compared to the other stuff, because we have the bat signal and then Flash going, oh, they just disappear. That's rude.
Yeah.
And then disappears. We have the scene underground between Gotham Bay, which was good.
They cut out a big part of that. They cut out a big part.
They cut out arguably one of the most integral parts of the story.
Yep.
Well,
I remember sitting there and going, "You better fall on a woman.
Be
Flash.
careful. Be careful.
You better fall. You better fall and trip in slow motion, in a funny way. Funny. I don't know. I'm not gonna go there.
If Anthony Mackie played the Flash, they'd be like, "Where's the shotgun? Can we do the shotgun? I need another thing.
Where's the Wonder Woman love story?
Let's get Scarlett Johansson instead."
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, no. So there was that whole scene, the underground battle scene, which is pretty much the same, except for the integral part of the storyline, the Flash falling on the woman. One cool scene from that, was really, really cool, was your boy Flash doing the rocks.
Oh, yes.
Really fucking cool scene.
Very
everyone
good.
is outside and the rocks are falling down and the Flash goes and like fucks up all the rocks.
There's even one bit where I think someone posted on Twitter. You can see him sitting back and like looking at what he was doing, like looking at his work and just going, you know,
it's like a really quick shot.
Very, very quick shot, obviously, because he's quick. And I thought that was quite funny. Which you could only ever. There's no way someone's going unless you're the Flash. Right? that part was made for the Flash. You know, if the Flash was watching.
The Flash knew that they were filming. So
yeah. So, but yeah, it was great scene.
And then we get the anti-life reveal. So we go back to Steppenwolf in Russia, and he's talking to Metal, Darkseid, and Desaad. And then he's like, Desaad, I have found anti-life. And then he's like, no, you haven't. And then Steppenwolf's like, I have. And then Desaad fucks off. Your boy Darkseid reveals himself. And then Steppenwolf's fucking armor comes off, and he looks really cute. And he bows down to Darkseid. And he just wants to be with his friend again.
Am I in the room where Zack Snyder pitched this to Warner Brothers?
You're watching history repeat itself. Yeah?
That was the actual scene. That was the actual scene. I was fucking invested, man.
I saw it. I saw it on your face.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then I think some people have been complaining about how does Darkseid not know where he left Anti-Life or where he found Anti-Life, and I think it's much like when he came to fight in the history lesson when he was beaten and he retreated. I think like, he was very young and he was going to a lot of planets. He was literally going around every single planet he could find and destroying it and taking over.
So he was busy.
Well, yeah, he just got lost in
Yeah.
translation, I guess. Like he probably doesn't he probably took over 3 different galaxies right before coming to Earth. So
No, I think
a little bit fucked up as well.
I think the sort of the reason why people are saying that is because he went to that planet, right? He got fucking pwned, right? You'd think he'd go, that place has anti-life. I got pwned. I'm going to remember this place. You'd think that, but I don't really care.
I don't have an issue with
It's
it.
just
See, it's bad though because they let him get away and get to the glowy eyes stage, and now the glowy eye stage is bad because that's when a character gets really OP. It's like happening in Thor and Ragnarok, it happened in Captain Marvel.
it happens a lot in anime. I watch a lot of anime.
Exactly. You can tell.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
Anyway,
yeah.
after the Anti-Life scene, it's when the film starts getting a bit more sort of intense in terms of what the fuck's going on and comic booky. So obviously Aquaman is very skeptical, and I appreciate that because this character seems like someone who'd be very cautious. They start talking about
Like a fish.
Like a bat, dressed like a bat.
They're all sort of gathered around in the Batcave and doing their own shit. And then Batman's talking to Wonder Woman and he explains to her about the scene from Batman vs Superman when he saw the Flash.
So I watched this movie.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. When the Flash time travels back to warn Superman and say Lois is the key.
Yeah.
So we finally get some payoff for that after fucking 5 years.
As well, the way that conversation goes, Bruce is saying, he's saying that Lois is the key, but the way Wonder Woman talks about it, she goes, the key, the key. We don't really know if that's good or bad. So I thought that was good. Like
it was
how
still
she says that.
Yeah, it was still intriguing. Like we still don't know what it means, but we know that there is a meaning. Not just that the Flash came back and fucking apparently just thinks Lois is the key. Tried to use Lois as a key to unlock a door.
It's the next level.
That's the basic interpretation of that.
They're going to be doing this in English literature. In like 20 years.
And then the discussion about the mother box when they're gathered around it, and then Cyborg does the whole no one wants to say it, and then Batman's like, we are 6, we're not 5, and then Cyborg is like, I don't know the da-dun, and then Superman appears in the hologram and goes da-dun, and like flies off.
See, it doesn't seem like that scene. It doesn't seem like something that would excite. Like I didn't think when I saw that scene, because that was in trailers and shit, like the little hologram Superman. I didn't think anything of that scene, but when I watched it, I was like, "Wow, this is fucking great! I'm so excited."
I was invested. I was like, "Damn, your boy's coming back."
Yeah. So it was really, really, really nice scene to actually see it from the trailer and realize that it's actually, explaining shit. It's not just some thing where they're going, "Hey, I like Superman." Yeah, I didn't at one point. Maybe he's a hologram. I don't know.
Thanks.
Sorry.
And then, and then one cool thing that we got at the end of part 4 was Martian Manhunter, when he went to visit Lois, and I guess just gave her a boost up to come back to life, and then the reveal, which was really cool. He looks really cool, suit's really cool. It was just really nice fan service, I think. I thought that was all we were going to get of him, to be fair, until the end. I'm glad he wasn't in the film, actually, though. In terms of
here's the thing for me is not the most avid of DC comics, you know. Obviously, I've heard of the character before.
Yeah.
But when I saw him walk out of the room, I was like, "Fuck is that?" You know, it took a while for the penny to drop for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did at the time. I didn't really think. I had no idea what he was doing. I didn't really understand it. I was like, why is he posing as Mark Kent and just talking to Lois? Does he just want to fucking chat or something?
Funny thought. How long's he been in that form for? Has it been him the whole time?
No. What, he raised fucking Superman? Jesus.
Just cut to like the next film release. It's actually true. I'm a fucking prophet.
For fuck's sake.
Congratulations, you're a prophet. Fuck, I just can't get away from that.
Stop.
And then we go to part 5. So part 5 shit gets starting to get interesting. We have All the King's Horses is the name of the part. The Flash and this is where the characters all have lots of chemistry. So Aquaman and Wonder Woman have that chat about if you bring something back from the darkness, something needs to give up the light or something like that. That was cool. It was interesting. I think the trade-off there is Cyborg's dad for Superman, I feel, but I'm not entirely sure.
What?
You know how the Aquaman and Wonder Woman have that scene where they have our cultures have this saying: if you take something from the darkness, you must give something back. So it's like that's suggesting that like if you're going to bring back Superman, someone has to die, or we need to give something back, or he might not come back whole.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I think I don't know how he interpreted it, but it is just a saying, so it doesn't have to be true. Flash and Cyborg, mega chemistry. I love them together, and we won't talk about the Flash film, but Flash and Cyborg have great chemistry, and that whole scene where Flash is like, "Do you think she'd go for me for a younger man?"
Oh yeah.
And then Cyborg's like, "She's 5,000 years old, dude."
Everyone.
Yeah, so that was very good.
That was cool. And then
it's very morbid though, because they're digging up a body, and he's just talking about shit like that.
Yeah. And then I like the fact that Flash is like, we could do this in a few nanoseconds, and then they both kind of agree not to because, like, Superman is the Flash's hero. Like in this universe, I guess Superman has been here for like 18 months, about 2 years. So in Flash's eyes, I guess Superman's the reason he became the Flash.
Yeah.
And he like started using his powers to help people, which I guess might be something we see in the Flash film. The Justice League go to the Kryptonian ship.
The Superman ship, as they call it. I didn't.
No.
The Superman.
The Kryptonian ship.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. In the movie, they go. They do that. They do say that, don't they? Or am I being wrong?
Basically, all the weird people say Superman ship, and then Alfred says the Kryptonian ship.
Yeah. That at the time, that really annoyed me. I remember saying, "Well, it's not this. Why are they calling it that?" But then again, I guess they're saying, well, they don't really know. It's I don't know. Anyway, it annoyed me.
It was weird. Yeah, and then we get that glimpse of Lois's pregnancy test, which is cool. And I don't know if you guys heard it or not.
Uninterested.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but at the end, she is actually pregnant.
Yep.
Because Batman says to Superman at the very end, "Oh, congratulations, by the way," in a very low voice, and you can barely hear it, but it's there. This is where it gets exciting when the Flash.
Sorry. All right, I'm gonna open my window.
Oh my god.
It's snowing.
I had to shut my thing because my room started lighting bad. Yeah, English.
I do love starting the lighting pad.
Fellas, it's snowing.
So anyway, then Lois gives birth to this guy called Homelander.
No.
Oh dear.
No.
And
he loves milk.
Oh no.
Let me tell you, he can drink milk.
Let me tell you, he drinks a bath full.
Oh no.
Oh man, that was funny.
Yeah. So your boy where we are. Okay, so your boy Flash is like, weird things happen when I go fast. And then the mother box goes into the water. We see a peek into a potential future through Cyborg's eyes, and it's like, it's pretty fucking cool. It's like the Earth goes. We see Darkseid with his Omega beams.
That hit me right in the face.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. Your boy Darkseid, you know. Yeah, it was really cool scene.
It was very, very good. I remember at the time just back in my chair like taking in all of it. And what is good to see is some of the actual parts that they do explain the nightmare sequence possibly. So you see Superman with a corpse, and he's in the Batcave because you can see the Robin suit in the back and the Bat computer, and that's supposedly Lois. And then Darkseid comes up behind him. He's saying, I don't know. He's not saying anything, but he's like putting a hand on his shoulder, and that sort of signifies that he's turned. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, that was a really good scene. Explained a lot.
Rhys, anything to add?
Not particularly. No, I got nothing.
Fair enough. No, that was interesting. We have the Heroes Park battle, so we still have this pretty much the same battle as Justice League. The Flash running fast and Superman going. That was it. And then also Superman fucking headbutting Wonder Woman into the bloody ground.
That was in Justice League.
I think they added some extra flavor into that scene as well, though, with like Cyborg's extra arms coming out and like fucking other little minute, like Flash running into Aquaman and.
Yeah, they added some more interesting scenes, like cool scenes.
And Batman using his Wonder Woman gauntlets.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was cool. Yeah, and then obviously we finished the part with Cyborg's dad sacrificing himself to mark the box. That was so sad to watch. Yeah. Right in front of Cyborg, man. And then it was like...
It was a cool angle to take, though. With him marking the box.
Yeah, I quite liked it. And then for a moment, I didn't know what was going on. And... you know when Cyborg is like... when he's inside the glass cube, and he's running around looking at the clues, and he's like sort of talking hysterically. I didn't know what was going on, so I was like, "Oh, he is like he feels so sad that he's making up scenarios." But it made sense. So I was like, "Oh, okay."
See, it felt a lot like a game to me. Like when Cyborg came crashing through the ceiling, and like in between them, and like looked back, and it felt like the boss fight in a game was starting, kind of.
Yeah,
I don't know if I got that vibe, or, you know.
I have one sort of. It irked me a bit.
Oh, here we go.
Aquaman, right? Jesus Christ, he doesn't know how to pick his moments. Oof. His fucking Cyborg's dad has just been blown to bits, right? and Aquaman's just like, well, yeah, we shouldn't have done this. It's like, it's all your fucking fault and shit like that. And Cyborg's just going, and Aquaman's just fucking chatting shit. And it really, I don't know what was going. I was just very annoyed. I was very annoyed at the whole situation. But it sort of, I thought it was quite funny, and that's why I didn't really care that his dad died. I was just sort of laughing at the fact that Aquaman was just tearing into everyone.
You were laughing at his dad dying. Wow,
that's hard.
No, I was laughing while his dad was dying. So.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, no. Oh, wait, what the fuck?
What?
I think the bit in the...
I didn't press record.
No.
Oh, Red, is your mic unmuted? No, don't even joke. I'm not doing this.
I guess it's just you two in this video.
Just don't even fucking joke, right? Just tell me.
It is it may be not muted.
Jesus Christ.
Are we going to wrap this up now, by the way? Because I ideally should be leaving at like 15:15.
Yeah, just on the last part now, and then we'll wrap it up.
Pod.
Yeah, so on the last part, the little alpha introduction. This is where we get the lowest of the key scene, actually, not before. So I made a mistake there. What we do get is the black suit Superman in the Kryptonian ship, or in his fucking solemn of solitude. That was cool with his dads speaking over him. Sort of,
That was very good. Very good.
It was interesting. I appreciated it a lot. And then we get the battle in Russia, which was really cool.
Russian family, did you say?
No. I did not say Russian family.
Oh, yes, Russian family.
Joss Whedon, leave this man's body. No Russian family.
Good. Fuck.
Not even in pickup truck.
No.
Thank fuck we didn't get a bug spray Russian family in this.
Yeah.
That pissed me off a lot. But no, yeah, music choices really cool as well. In that last bit. Superman's theme played a lot in the last battle, I think. And then when Superman came in and he was like, boom. Yeah, Rhys, what you said. Not impressed.
Yeah, that was cool. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I really like that.
I like it a lot. And then, this is our favourite bit, everyone's favourite bit. If it's not, you're just stupid. Cyborg is trying to keep apart the mother boxes. And then it's too late. He goes in, he says, Barry, it's too late. And
no. We need to highlight the fucking insane shot that this one random parody somehow lines up and just absolutely
yeah, he just cracks
realistically, he actually fucking did Steppenwolf's job.
Pretty much.
That one parademon.
Yeah.
So
he should be getting paid more. He deserves a pay rise. Yeah, so he takes an insane shot at Flash. Flash gets hurt, forces himself to heal. Superman's got Steppenwolf down. And then Cyborg goes, it's too late. And then, boom, everything goes.
Portal opens first.
Well, yeah, portal opens first, actually. The portal's there, we see Darkseid going like this. He's got the Darkseid stance, and then he's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, and then everything goes boom, and then Flash does the hand thing. He's like, Batman.
no.
I'm gonna just play the Speed of Force over this section just because I can.
Fucking copyright strike. Let's go.
And no, that was a fucking incredible scene. Everything I've ever wanted.
Amazing.
It was the Flash at his best, and I can't. There's no other way to describe it, really.
It just sort of like, I don't understand why you can't have a scene like that in Justice League. Like, it's just so interesting. It's so good to see it.
Fucking cool.
And then you hear him speaking, like thinking, and he's going, "Look at me now, Dad," or whatever. As well, that little panic bit when he first goes. Are we saying it's the Speed Force? I'm saying I think it's him going into the Speed Force.
I think it's him using the Speed Force. I think he's just rebuilding.
That doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. I think he's using Speed Force energy to rebuild as he's stepping.
I think the way it's like, it's not really something someone could perceive, but the way it's shown is he's sort of like put himself in the Speed Force, and he's sort of coming out at a point just before, where he's supposed to be. And then he's, activating the mother box or whatever. He's putting his hand on Cyborg. So he's put himself in the Speed Force, and he's just like sort of running to where he needs to be. And just the way we perceive it is him rebuilding everything. But I don't know. Maybe. That makes more sense to me.
Could be. I don't know. I guess it's up to perception, isn't it?
Just running through time.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then he goes back in time, sorts it out. Cyborg does this shit in the mother box. I don't quite understand, but it was cool. And then
Oh yeah, he's talking to them like there's like 3 people. Him, his mom, and his dad. Is it?
Yeah,
And then turns out they're the 3 like mothers that like control the box or whatever. I don't know what they're actually called.
yeah,
And then he like splits them apart. He's like, "Fuck you." Then calls Superman over. They go,
your boy Aquaman goes into the back of Steppenwolf,
Yeah,
lifts him up. It's fucking gory. Superman punches him back to Darkseid, and Wonder Woman
theme plays again.
And the Wonder Woman theme plays, and whoosh, fucking head cut off.
Did you notice that was a shot from Justice League though?
Was it?
When she's jumping with the sword? It's in Justice League when she cuts. Did she cut through the axe in Justice League? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's probably something like that.
But I remember like the shot leading up to it, and then obviously it's a far cooler shot this time because of the outcome.
And then Darkseid steps on Steppenwolf's head, and he's like, "Ready the Armada." That was fucking cool.
Yeah, we see Granny Goodness as well.
Oh yeah.
As well as like Desaad. Desaad looks cool.
We see Desaad being a little bitch as well.
I can't help but think he looks like the guy out of Ready Player One that TJ Miller plays. Guy who has neck issues.
Gonna have to Google it.
Yeah, you'll know exactly who I'm on about.
TJ Miller, isn't that the Donnie from
Deadpool?
From Deadpool.
Yeah. His name's like iRock or something.
You fucking.
I'm not wrong though, am I? He looks exactly like him.
What, Desaad?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get side by side here. We're there for side by side.
Yeah, no, I'll I kind of get it.
It's even the first thing I've seen. It's like the second row on Google Images. I put in iRock and it's them 2 compared.
Oh, you piece of shit!
I'm just saying. This is
Oh dear, not like this.
I'm sorry. Sorry to do it to you. I'm sorry to reveal.
I see that.
You can't not see it.
I'll chuck up a cheeky side by side up here.
Yeah. Sorry for ruining the illusion.
Yeah, I mean that was it for part 6. Really, pretty standard. It ended, and me and Ted were very, very confused because like, where the fuck is our nightmare sequence?
Yeah, there was when we were watching it for the first time, we were like, for the whole of it, we were like, oh no, okay. So what's gonna happen now is the nightmare sequence is gonna fit in here, and then it'll be like really cool, and then they'll go to the final fight, and then we were just like, where is it?
Where
is it? Where?
And
then the movie
literally,
ends, and then
every 10 minutes we got closer to the end, we were like, oh, so the nightmare sequence is going to be a bit shorter. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes later, oh, it's only going to be 5 minutes. That's fine. Whatever.
Then we were like, maybe it's not even in it. Maybe he's cut it out. Maybe Joss Whedon has come in at the last second. He's gone to HBO Max. He's going, right, it's on the computers, hacking into the mainframe. He's just cut that bit out.
He's not fucking Cyborg, mate. He hates Cyborg, apparently.
You don't know that.
Russian family.
Then we get to the epilogue, which was very sad with the voiceover of Cyborg's dad. Very upsetting. And then we get a nightmare. Well, we get a few scenes really. It's basically just a bunch of post-credit scenes stitched together.
Yeah.
We get the Jesse Eisenberg Lex Luthor scene again with Deathstroke, but a bit longer, teasing up something else. What's interesting is that's the first time we see Deathstroke in the DCEU, and then the next time we see him is 2 minutes later fighting with Batman.
Yeah, that was very weird. It made me uncomfortable.
I'm sure there was like stories to be told that we might get in the future, but
that's so sad.
It was interesting.
What?
I don't know what he said.
Never mind.
Well, Red will see it later.
I'm not going to repeat it, and Red can take it out of context if he likes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was really cool. And then we get Nightmare, which was really fucking awesome to see.
That could be a video in itself, to be honest.
Yeah. I think
we might as well just leave it for another video.
Hell yeah.
To be fair, yeah, that's just because
5 likes, Nightmare video.
But we will finish on not Green Lantern. Martian Manhunter comes back. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do the epilogue as a separate video because there's a lot to digest.
If someone is watching this and breathes, we'll do another one.
If someone got this far and to
If we get one like and
Enter
one
Sandman.
comment, we'll do another video.
enter Sandman,
But we
in.
won't get that, Red. We
One-
won't get that.
I'll like it on my other account. One like and one comment, we'll do another video.
Pog.
So yeah, just quick concluding thoughts. Hot take. One of my favorite comic book movies ever. Only exceeded, and I've realized in this past few weeks, by Watchmen director's cut and Watchmen director's cut, The Dark Knight, and Captain America: The Winter Soldier. It is my fourth favorite comic book movie, easily, and it might become better if I watch Justice Grey. Yeah, fucking incredible. Well done to Zack Snyder. I'm so happy we got to watch this. And hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Anyone else thoughts?
I'm not gonna have.
Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing movie. Made me rethink everything about how, creativity is sort of like shut down sometimes when by studios, and I think that should not happen. And also, fuck Joss Whedon. We hate Joss Whedon. I want to punch him in his mouth. That's all I have to say.
And
Too
Rhys?
long, boring. No, I'm kidding.
Oof.
I would say standalone. Oh no, this is a controversial take right here. I
Okay.
don't even know if I agree with myself. Standalone, standalone but in a universe. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, I'd say it's better than the Marvel movies, but Marvel had more hype behind them at the time, which made them stand out. But in terms of telling a story over a period of time in like a film, I'd say this is like really, really well done.
What did you say about Marvel?
I can tell you from here, mate.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Those are our thoughts on Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
make sure you share the hashtag Restore the Snyderverse, no matter what platform you're on. Rhys, do it on Instagram now. We want to see the Snyderverse come back.
What if you're on MySpace, Red?
Then do it on MySpace. Fucking
No
hell.
one's gonna see that.
Pretty simple. Yeah, leave a like and a comment if you want to see us do. No, fuck. Words.
Are you having a stroke? What's wrong
If
with
you
you?
want to see us do
Toast.
a review of the epilogue, we just don't have time today, unfortunately.
We're going to do it anyway. So
But the more likes we get, the earlier we'll release it.
we're holding it hostage, right?
Yeah, this
You
is
can't do anything about it except like and comment, right?
And then you get it.
And then we'll fucking bring it over.
Thanks
with
for
a gun.
tuning in, guys. And have a good day. Goodbye.
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 Oh.